What's going on, traders and non-traders alike? It's Daryl Lane here with the Vagrant Trader Collective, and today I just wanted to talk to you with regards to a very crucial aspect of traders' mindset. Now, we've been doing a number of different videos on psychology and mindset, and we recently did one on the ideal trading mindset. So today I want to talk to you about mastering the trading mindset, okay? Because a lot of losses are going to come from someone not cutting their losses quickly and not being able to ride their winning trades long enough, okay? And we see this through a number of different ways of back testing and looking at our own trades. You'll see you could have held longer to some of those winning trades. You'll also see you should have cut those losses way faster, okay? So this is kind of like understanding how to balance the difference between hope and fear, okay? A lot of new traders will often hope that bad trades are going to turn around, that and in that hope that bad trades are going to turn around, a lot of times there's this fear that when you're in a good trade, oh man, it's going to go against me. So we want to explore how to fix this mindset and how to be able to look at being able to balance the ideas behind each of the different emotions that exist here, okay? So the one portion of this is the emotional roller coaster that exists when you're in trades is insane. A lot of times, the moment you place a trade and you're actively in the market, your mind becomes tense. So your ability to be more flexible with different ideas changes. So we want to help you focus and figure out how to deal with the fear and the hope that's on the forefront of like this emotional roller coaster, okay? When you're in the midst of hoping that something goes a certain way, it creates a form of paralysis, similar to what I talked about in our paralysis over analysis video. But this paralysis keeps you holding on to these losing trades, waiting for a miracle to happen, right? And there is no miracle in losing trades, okay? It is actually better for you to take a quick loss and just get out of the trade and then reset for a new idea or reset for the actual trend that the market is presenting to you than it is for you to hold on to the hope that this trade is going to turn around. A majority of losses actually come because traders hold on to them way too long with the idea that these things are going to turn around, okay? But there's another side to this that is really interesting, which is fear can also cause you to exit a trade that's in the positive really quickly. So there are ways for us to measure market movement utilizing different tools, whether it's a Fibonacci tool, utilizing extensions, fib extensions, to give us insight into where the market is going. If you don't have the ability to just hold on to a winning trade until you see something going against the idea of the trade and you can get out still in profit, then it's going to be harder for you to do so. But if you're someone who actually can have tools in place to do that, then you can set your fib tool, you can set alerts at different price reversal zones on the fib to tell you to get out of this trade because it's no longer trending in the idea that you initially have set. But to get into a trade and let it move 20 pips, 15 pips, and then just get out of the trade because you're like you're nervous that that profit that you're generating is going to disappear. You have to understand, as a new trader, and even people who have been doing this for some time but haven't reached a way to kind of evolve past their current results, the market has to breathe. And when we say breathe, the flex that the market makes with market structure, higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows, it has to do that in different forms for the before the actual explosive portion of your move actually turns up, okay? So as you're thinking about holding on to a trade while it's in a profit move, you want to position yourself to expect more profit to come out of this trade, not expect less profit or the need to just get out of it so fast that you don't have an opportunity to collect all that the market has given you, okay? So there's an art to cutting losses quickly and there's an art to holding on to trades longer. There are tools that you can use to help you with this, okay? So when it's cutting losses right away, use an alert and use a stop loss. So you have a stop loss point and you have an alert point. You can set that alert a little higher than your stop loss point. A lot of times when we're in the market and we are wrong on the idea, or our trading strategy doesn't work for that market condition, it is better to get that alert and that signal as fast as possible versus holding on to it way too long. When we hold way too long, we're just going to continue to give up the money that's in our account. Okay. There's also this idea that as you're holding on to these winning trades longer, this is an opportunity to boost your overall profits, right? So how do you do that? The way that you do that is by continuously looking at market structure between your lower time frame and that higher time frame. If you're not seeing a break of structure on the lower time frame, then it's safe to keep holding on to that trade. If you see that break of structure on the lower time frame, you then also need to look on a higher time frame to see where's the potential area that it would retrace to in order for you to understand if it's safe to hold through the retracement or get out and then get back in once that retracement has slowed down and started to give you the signal for continuation. Okay. So holding on to those trades longer really comes down to your ability to have solid risk management and emotional discipline. Okay. You have to have a reason for why you're getting into the trade and where you see the trade going long term. Okay. If you have that idea created and you have that understanding, then the discipline around holding on to that trade longer will grow in you. Okay. And one of the ways that you can do that is even when you get that nervous feeling to get out of the trade, instead of getting out of the trade completely, you can take a piece of the profit off the trade so that you at least feel like you collected something from it and you can let a smaller portion of that trade run. The more you let that smaller portion of the trade run, the more you're going to actually see what happens in the market. And that's going to help you build confidence in being able to trust your own analysis, which is something we touched base with before. But it's really important for you to take the time to strengthen your mind and strengthen yourself as a trader by having proper tools in place, but also the moment you get certain emotions, you have to ask yourself, is this emotion valid? So if I feel fear that my trade that's in profit, what if the market turns against me and I lose all the profit? I need to ask myself, is that a valid fear? Okay, yeah, it's valid. But is the market giving me any signals or ideas that that fear should be validated? Okay? Because it's okay to have a fear, but it doesn't mean you have to validate the fear. And the same thing when it comes to that hope that the market's going to change. If you're clearly seeing a downtrend on a market and you were in on a buy and it's still going further down, further down, further down, there is no reason at all for you to hope that this market is going to change. Just get out and wait for the proper market structure to give you the signal that you're looking for so that you can profit the way that you want, or you can at least lessen the amount of loss that you're going to come into when it comes to your ability to execute these trades, whether it's you're executing your stop loss, executing getting out early because you see it, or staying into the trade for a longer period of time. So if you find videos like this valuable, please like, share, subscribe, and you can always reach us at thevagranttradercollective.com. You can reach us on Instagram at Vagrant Trader Collective or at Vagrant Trading Insights. Happy to work with you. Looking forward to continue to providing value in the trading community. Thanks for listening.